Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so happy to have you joining me here. We are going to dive right in with your reading today. We're going to get a look and see what's going on with your person or with whatever is going on with a person in your life. This could be a romantic partner, your person, someone you're in separation from, a family member, a friend, a coworker. We'll see. We'll dive in and we'll see, but we're open to whatever. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I am very happy to have you here. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I feel there's an energy here of someone who has like a burning desire just to have peace, just to have security, stability, a place to rest and be at peace. And I feel like it is also this burning desire to share it with someone, but not at the cost of their own peace. I feel very strongly that this could be you, Pisces, because this card reminds me of the High Priestess, especially with these flowers in the background. These white flowers, and it's almost like they're those dandelions that you blow, like wish flowers. And I just feel it's like I have this burning desire to be able to be at peace, but to share it with someone, you know, to this person has also learned how to kind of alchemize the things that have happened in their life into kind of a positive way. It's like, if I've experienced a lot of turmoil in my life, and now what I have a burning desire for and a passion for, and what I'm working really hard to create in my life is peace and a peaceful sanctuary to call home, then I am transmuting and alchemizing my experience into something that is different. I'm changing something into something else in my life. I'm using it as a driver to create what I didn't have, or what I've always wanted. There is just this feeling that I keep getting of kind of like, I'd rather be alone than be in that state of chaos. But I really don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? And it's a very solid feeling. It's like I'm looking for, you know, a place to put this fire, or a place to put what I have to offer, or a place to share this desire with someone who desires the same thing. I see putting this fire in a fireplace. Like that's just what I'm getting. Okay. And then we have someone who has not transmuted or alchemized the same sort of conflict or turmoil in their own life. They are still raging. They're still angry. They're still, they're unable. It's like this person has a growth mindset. They have a mindset of, okay, well, what can I gain from this experience, or where is the gift in what I have been through? What is it that I have learned that I can take and I can make useful to me for the rest of my life? And that's what they're seeking to do, and that's what they are actually succeeding in doing, is what I'm getting. And then we have someone who's like, I don't want to hold this anger and rage, so I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting it back out there. I'm getting rid of it. I'm dumping it on everyone around me, or I'm, and it's like, this person can't be trusted. This person doesn't trust anyone, and this person can't be trusted. Okay. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I'm almost feeling like this is a past situation, Pisces, for you. Or this is, it is something that, it's a cycle that you've already closed and you may be coming into contact with it again, but also then realizing that you are not, you're much less affected. And that what you did learn truly was a gift, because now when you're coming into contact with this, you're I sort of want to say undisturbed, but I don't think it's necessarily that you're undisturbed. I think you're disturbed by it when you recognize it and when you realize it, but I think it's very short lasting. You immediately bring your focus back to what you're trying to create and not giving in to what someone else is trying to. I don't even think they're trying to create anything. I think they're just a house on fire setting other houses on fire, you know? Anyway, on the bottom of the deck you have, this is a karmic partner and you are circling around the same lesson over and over until it is learned. Okay. Here's what I'm getting though. I'm getting that this is the recognition that you have learned, that you do make a different choice, that you are not going to try to please this energy, try to diffuse this energy, try to fix this energy. You're not going to give anything to this energy because you have learned the lesson of being burned and you are able to control your own fire, and therefore you're not going to let yourself be affected by this person. You're not going to get drawn in. Okay? There are unseen negative forces surrounding this situation, causing challenge and difficulty. The angels stand close by to protect you from what you cannot see. You are having faith. You are continuing in this higher level consciousness is what I'm seeing. And you are connected to angels and you are being protected. This fire cannot hurt you now. It's crazy. I'm seeing it so clearly. It's wild. It's almost like there's someone has chosen a different path and that is their free will. Look to new opportunities around you and what is meant to be yours will never pass you by. Yes, Pisces, you've made a different choice. You are no longer in the same frequency as these kind of energies. You did go around and around with this lesson maybe in past relationships or whatever. But now it's like when you see it, you're like, that is not worth my peace. I'm not going down that path. Like, I don't want to be alone. Yeah, that's true. I want to be in connection. I want to be seen. I want to be understood. I want to have companionship. I want to have all these things. But like, I know that the chaos is not worth it. The heartbreak is not worth it. What I have to do to heal is not worth it. And you see, you're getting some kind of new opportunity because you have closed this cycle. There is someone possibly or some situation in your environment here that is, it feels like kind of a bit of a temptation, or something that might have tempted you in the past, but now it's like you're able to see that energy clearly and you're not giving a minute to it. I just see it so clearly. Wow. And it's like, it's such a confirmation that you're no longer willing to accept things that are not in your highest and best good, and that you are tapped into your highest and best good. You are listening to your intuition. You are coveting your peace. You are coveting this gift that you have. You're not willing to go through another cycle of that. And it's being duly noted by the universe. You are getting some kind of new opportunity. Okay, and I felt super guided to grab these cards. And I was like sitting here like, those cards are really weird considering the cards we're getting. But this, I think, is either this is, oh my, you got something new coming in, Pisces. All right. This one wants us to look at it. I'm attracted to you because you are so thoughtful. Pisces. I admire you because you dance to your own drum. We talk about that all the time on this channel, how Pisces does. I'm attracted to you because you have a wild and unique rebel spirit. I am attracted to you because of your high sensitivity. I am attracted to you because you always listen with genuine care. We have literally touched on all of these things in recent readings. I am inspired by you because you are so innovative. Pisces, you've caught someone's eye and for the right reasons here. And this is someone who's calm. I can see that. This is not someone who's in an internal conflict with themselves like this person. Wow. Pisces, you have someone new who really likes you for you. Oh my gosh. All right. I feel like this is something that it either is currently, yes, is a soulmate. It's either currently being revealed to you with the moon sideways, like you've met this person, you may be getting to know this person, or you may be, it's like you've just come into contact with this person and you're making the decision to get to know each other. Something's about to be revealed on a more significant level. Oh my God, that you have freaking closed out this old cycle. It literally says, it's the world card and it literally says new cycle completion. Yeah, you have Pisces. I sort of feel like this King of Wands could be you. You know what you want and you are not going to sacrifice what you're not going to sacrifice your own peace. You're not going to sacrifice what you have worked hard for. You're not going to sacrifice. It's like what I'm getting is like a higher level view and vision to like come down from that to deal with this conflicted person who is still conflicted. And they're conflicted by choice. Like, this is how I'm seeing it. You know, we have these options and these opportunities to change, to go the route that you're going, where it's like, yes, I have experienced this trauma. I have experienced this pain. I have been through this. I have walked through fire. That's how it's coming across to me. Or I've walked across hot coals is really how it's coming across me. But I got to the other side. I survived. And I could either look at the scars on my feet as, you know, like something I needed to cover or hide or whatever. Or I could recognize that the scars on my feet actually had toughened them up and made it more possible for me to explore, even like barefooted. Like I'm seeing, like literally I'm seeing this. You know, it's like I can go more places. I can do more things because I'm stronger. I'm tougher. I'm seeing things in a new way. The rest of me is like unaffected. There's a whole big part of me that is okay. And now I'm focused on that part of me and I'm recognizing how the other part of me can help instead of looking at it in the way of like being damaged. So interesting because I just keep seeing this person and it's almost like they're getting more angry. They're getting more rageful. Almost it's like because you are not responding, because you're not giving energy to the situation in the same way. You're seeing things differently. Their issue is not your issue, and they have tried to make it your issue and you have taken it on in the past. But I see that I see that like, oh, okay, nothing has changed. Oh, okay. You know, I'm not going to go down that path. And it's kind of like now this person has to hold their own shame, their own guilt, their own issues. Like you're not holding it for them. And it's intensifying the burn for them. Not that that's your goal and not that that's what you want or that's what you need for them, but it is just a side effect of what is happening energetically because you have figured out how to harness your own issues, and you're not willing to take on other people's issues. It's like I'm seeing a level of mastery here. Like self-mastery, but also like mastery of some aspect of the universe energetically on your behalf here. I don't know, it's pretty interesting because it's like knowing how to walk into a situation that you feel a tremendous sense of compassion for, but not knowing how to not take it on, knowing how to not be called to take it on. I mean, that's really how it's looking to me. And I think that you've held a lot for this person over time, and you're like, I can't hold, and it may not even be the same person, but you may have just held other people's crap a lot in your life, and it's like you're just not willing to hold other people's crap anymore. When I say they're crap, I mean they're unhealed wounds that they are not willing to process and deal with. You have been an emotional processor and a healer for a lot of people around you, kind of at your own expense many times. That's how it feels. And you have learned how to take your own trauma and put it into a situation where you are using it for the light. You are transmuting it, you're alchemizing it to create something really special and really beautiful that's different and unique from the experience that you had. You're sort of in uncharted territories in your own life here, it feels like, as far as creating a hearth and a home, you know, like, yeah, doing it differently. Peacefully. A heavy concentration on peace. And with the peace, you are able to really concentrate on what you want and bringing about what you want, either drawing it in, manifesting it, or creating it, going out and getting it. Both of those things, I feel like. And it's because you have leveled up, you have closed a cycle. Something is getting revealed to you. It's either a person that's coming into your life, someone that you're about to meet. I'm going to clarify the moon card. This is a general reading, so these things can be different for everyone, but I definitely feel like you have someone, you have the lovers on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have a soulmate. This could be a friend, this could be a romantic partner, this could be someone coming back around in a different energy, like because you refused to hold it. Wow. They had to deal with it themselves. I mean, with judgment, it definitely could be a reconciliation. But Pisces, I see this. What I see is this energy of people sort of treating you like you're an option, or paying attention to you when they want to pay attention to you, but then not when they don't want to. And, you know, you trying to be understanding, or you trying to see the humanity in them, or you trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt, or whatever, possibly at times kind of chasing them, or it's not even like a chase feeling, it's like being more accommodating or more forgiving, or, you know, sort of letting the scales get out of balance in relationships here, it feels like. And then it's like you have risen from this, you have closed the cycle, and you have risen from this, and now you're stepping into your power. You are able to manifest. You guys manifest right now with the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, with the eclipse energy. You know, mindfully release to make room for the new, and then manifest, you know. With this Magician and this King of Wands, like, this is huge manifestation energy here. What you are really putting your focus on now, and for some of you, it may even be traveling around the world, or taking a trip, or going somewhere, or some kind of movement. but you're shifting into some other level here. And this is about, it's like you're not going to play those games anymore for anyone for any reason, because they leave you feeling, having to build yourself back up. They leave you in a space of dis-ease. And when I say that, like, we talk about dis-ease in yoga, where it's like I'm not at ease, it's like with myself, it's an energy of just like feeling bad about ourselves because of the way someone treated us, or the way we feel we let someone treat us. And you're not, so you've learned that lesson. And it's like, there's no amount of money that would make me go through that again. You know what I mean? And I don't know what that is. Yeah. But it's just kind of like, no, I'm not doing that again. So for some of you, it could be work, being taken advantage of or overworked. Wow, yeah, you're seeing things very clearly. Yeah, so the High Priestess actually came out in reverse. I'm just putting it upright because I just prefer to look at cards this way. But, when we're not listening to our intuition, sometimes we are like, this seems fun right now for this moment. And we even if we see the red flags all around it, we're like, I'm up for an adventure, or I feel like being spontaneous, or I feel like doing this. But it's sort of like a reckless decision. And this is what happens when we are not listening to our intuition, because our intuition is showing us all the red flags around it. And this, with the Three of Wands, it's like we are shifting into this energy of, letting people show us who they are, not being anxious, not being overzealous to go on the adventure, or to get to the finish line, or to have what we want. It's like, I know what I want, and I know that it takes patience. I know that it takes, a higher level. I keep just getting this higher level of processing or thinking, or, it requires me to have control over that part of me that has sort of taken myself on some wild rides here, that has acted without really considering what choice I was making. Because when you make the choice to take the adventure, even though you see all the red flags around it, you're making the choice to accept those red flags. The other day when I was doing a reading for you guys, I literally saw that like the red flags that we accept in the beginning end up being the wounds that we're holding at the ending, all by ourselves. And so we're making this choice for the moment we're in to be spontaneous and to have fun. And to just open ourselves up to the adventure without having true reverence for the red flags. And now it's like, no, I have true reverence for the red flags. Now I'm patiently waiting for the ship to come into my harbor, for the ship to, the right ship, the ship that I recognize intuitively when it comes in, to know this is the one. This is what I jump on. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. This is how it's like, because you are trying to create a place of peace, you know that you need someone who is also already in a place of peace, who also covets peace. I just keep getting it like that. It's like that fire in her hands. It's like, I know what I'm creating, I know what I'm bringing, and I need to recognize someone else that is bringing the same desire. And it's kind of like, people will tell you, yeah, I want kids, yeah, I want to be married, yeah, I want this, yeah, I want that. And then, none of their behavior matches up with what they're telling you they want. And so with the Three of Wands, this is a very patient energy. This is waiting for someone to show you they're docking their ship in your harbor. They're around for the long haul. And there is a real energy of patience, and a real energy of kind of still you know, maintaining the prioritizing maintaining that healthy relationship with yourself, or that place of peace, or whatever you've created you with you for yourself, and then and not kind of worrying about it and just sort of letting it happen or letting it come to you. With the Ace of Swords, you have complete mental clarity. And you're protecting your heart. You know, you are protecting your heart. Wow, Ace of Pentacles underneath that. All right, let's see what is going to happen here with Pisces. Is there shift coming in? Wow. Wow. You guys are just getting plucked right out of this energy of being bored and discontent, or feeling rejected, or feeling, you know, it's like you're really letting go of some kind of deep-seated feeling of rejection here. This feels super deep, actually, because it's like you sort of realize at this point that it wasn't really ever you. You know, you have wanted the same thing all along, and you have been trying to bring the same thing all along, and you have tried to help people to get to where you have gotten, you with you, through your own journey, through your own experience. And, you know, but people have to want to heal. They have to want the same thing for themselves. And this person, they're living in, it's like I'm getting a quick transfer energy. I don't know, you know, there's nothing higher level happening there. It's like I'm mad, so I'm going to make other people mad. It's like it's just a transference energy. I don't know. I mean, I'm literally seeing it that way. It's like a person on fire, right? And anything they touch, it's like fire starts. It's just the effect they have, and it's because, and they're not thinking, oh gee, let me stop putting fires out there and let me put myself out of fire. You know what I'm saying? They're not even thinking that. It's like not even in their scope. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are higher level processing. You're like, oh shit, I'm on fire. Oh shit, when I'm on fire, I'm starting fires other places. I don't want to do unto others as I've had done unto me. So I need to fix this. I need to figure out a way to get right with me. And you go into some deep level processing energy is what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing like diving into the water. And like putting your fire out, and then getting yourself right, and then coming back out. And it's like you have continuously, it's like because you have dealt with people who are on fire your whole life, or it's been a common experience for you, it's like, you know that maybe not everyone is like that, or you may have even come into contact with a very few select people who are not like that. But it's like, you just sort of feel like it's a fact of life that you sort of have to deal with, or you have sort of looked at it that way in the past and sort of been like, well, I'll do my best to teach this person how not to be this way, and when they know there's a better way, they'll do better. It's like, it's kind of like almost projecting yourself, like when you know better, you do better, like Maya Angelou says. And the thing is, it's like not everyone goes to the beat of that drum. And so you're sort of waiting for someone that goes to the beat of that drum. You're no longer taking someone who's on fire and being like, let me help you put your fire out, and let me teach you how to like prevent fire. But it's like in waiting for someone who's not on fire, it's like there's this energy of sort of being bored and discontent, and also sort of feeling rejected, or, you know, and it's like this, you know, and it's weird because I feel an energy of like sort of beating myself up, or sort of like being sort of hard on myself, or trying not to be hard on myself, but it's kind of there, it's kind of in the background. But with that Ace of Swords that we had just had on the bottom of the deck, I feel like you are cutting through the bullshit and you're realizing that's that person's issue. And what I tried to give them was worthy and beautiful, and it was an opportunity to change and to experience something different and much more higher level. because they were not at a place where they could choose to take it, it's not a reflection of me or what I was offering them. It's a reflection of them and their own mentality and their own inability to see that there is a better way, and to even have the focus to want to try to control themselves and the spreading of their trauma. Do you feel what I'm saying? And so there's this energy of, now I'm waiting. And if I have to wait the rest of my life for someone who, God forbid, I hear that, wait the rest of my life for someone who is not on fire to come strolling in. But it's like, I'm going to have faith that someone will. And look what we have here. We have the King of Pentacles and the Fool card. This is, this is someone who's stable, who wants the same thing that you do. And I'm seeing yesterday you had this card called compatibility or something. And this is what it is. This is what it is. You are getting someone who is in a state of peace, who wants the same thing you do, and who you don't have to fix, who you don't have to take a chance on. Well, they're on fire now, but maybe I can help put it out, and maybe, they'll see there's a better way, and maybe the love will be enough, and maybe this and maybe that. Listen, nothing is enough. It's like a drug addict. Until they want to change, until they hit rock bottom and they're like, okay, I need to change. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work. It just doesn't. I just, you have to want it. And not everyone wants to heal. Not everyone cherishes peace. Not everyone can even wrap their head around what it is. Not everyone, we all have the ability to tap into our higher level self and a higher level thinking, but not everyone is willing to do it. And that's the thing. And so when you take a chance on someone who's on fire and spreading fires everywhere, you might cool them down. You might show them something, and maybe over time it will take root. Maybe over time change will happen. But people who are living in conflict, in some way, it typically is serving their purpose on some level. And I don't mean like living in a domestic violence situation or something like that. What I mean is when they're living in a space where they are angry and they are mad and they are projecting that onto everyone, or they are insecure, or they feel less than and they're projecting that onto everyone, that is a choice, and it serves their purpose somehow. And it builds to narcissism, and it usually shows its face in narcissistic personality issues. But you have here this Fool card. So you've got someone who's free and clear to take a leap of faith towards you. You've got someone who, it says playful on this card, and you guys have been getting playful for months, and this energy feels like the culmination of energy for months, maybe even years. But it's huge. It's a turning point, a big turning point. We even have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is, for me, especially in this context of this reading, wow, with the Ace of Cups underneath it, would you look at that? There's this energy of, standing at the crossroads of our past and our future. And, choosing our future. It's kind of like that moment where it defines time in your life. Like, if you've ever moved houses, like we used to say all the time, oh yeah, that's when we lived in that house. Oh yeah, that's when we lived in that house. It's like, it's a major change that delineates time in your life in a different way besides 2024. It's like, oh yeah, that's when I made that decision. That's when I made that choice, and it changed everything for me. All of a sudden things started coming toward me that I had been waiting, wishing for, and wanting for a long time. All right, what can you tell me about the King of Pentacles? Okay. All right. There's a soul contract. For some of you, the Eight of Cups came out kind of turning. You have the Ten of Swords here. For some of you, this can be someone who you walked away from in the past, or who walked away from you, who's coming back around after a really difficult ending. For others of you, this person is, you know, maybe completing some kind of cycle of their own, and they're finally closing it out and sort of walking away from it. But it's an energy of, it's like someone who's completing something, someone who's evolving, someone who may be coming to the same understanding or the same clarity that you're coming to here. For some of you, if this is someone that you're dealing with that was in another situation, they may be closing that out. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Hangman and the Wheel. So if this is a case of a past person coming back, it is a situation where this person is now seeing something very clearly, that you offered them something that no one else offered them. You know, they've gotten a new perspective. For others of you, this is someone who's going through a difficult ending, who's in the process of walking away from something, who it's like it may have taken them a while to get up the courage to do this, but they have seen it a new way. They have gotten some kind of enlightenment. They're getting some kind of new perspective. And they're like, if they were confused at some point, they're no longer confused. And with the Wheel of Fortune, everything is lining up. The timing is lining up. The timing of this person walking away, the timing of you meeting this person, or this person coming back around. It's like everything is sort of coming together in divine timing and exactly the way that it's supposed to. So it's like, you know, I feel it's supported. It says unexpected change and destiny on it. And with Justice, for some of you, this is someone who's coming back to make something right. We don't have justice unless there was an injustice. For others of you, this is just talking about there's a soul contract here, or this can be the entrance of someone who is coming in to set the karma right. So if you are someone, for example, who's been giving a lot of unconditional love to people and getting burned by it, you may be getting someone coming in who is giving back to you that love that you've been pouring out on into all these other situations. Love is never wasted. We don't throw time away. We don't throw energy away. It will come back to us. But it's important to not drain ourselves completely and wholly trying to give to something that's never going to give back to us. So we don't want to do that, but because that's a whole different kind of lesson. But it does feel like a karmic payback here for you. I'm going to go one more. Wow, Pisces. All right. You guys are getting the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely something that's manifesting in real life. The Six of Pentacles came out in reverse, and with this deck, it's like I have to look at them upright. I don't like looking at them in reverse. I guess because they have words on them, like so many words on them. But the thing is, with the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so the Six of Pentacles is that energy of reciprocity. And you have to have reciprocity in order to have emotional contentment in a relationship. There has to be a give and a take. And there has to be a give and a take on a pretty equal level. You know, sometimes some person might give more than, like, let's say someone is sick. You know, the partner, you know, the sick person may not be able to give a whole hell of a lot because they're sick, but the partner may take really good care of them. But then when that person's sick, the other person is going to take care of them. So, you know what I mean? It's reciprocity and equality. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's divine timing. It's the energy of, you know, the seed that we plant today doesn't, you know, make fruit the same day. It takes time. And this is something that has taken time to come together and to come into your life and to physically manifest into your life. With the Ten of Cups, there is a true opportunity for emotional contentment here. With the Four of Swords, you're healing. For some of you, this was an imbalanced relationship that you've been in no contact with, where you have someone who's reconsidering, contemplating, wanting to come back and give this another shot. But the timing on this, you are getting all the cards of timing. And the timing on this is happening when it happens for a reason. There's something significant about that. But I just see something that is coming together in a really beautiful way. And it's like you're finally getting that wish. You're finally getting, you've held out for it, and the ship is coming in. It's happening, and it's happening soon, I feel like. Time frames are all different in general readings. It's really hard to get them. But it feels soon. For some of you, I'm even getting, like, it happens in the sunset of your life. I don't know what that is, but I'm feeling that. It's the most beautiful time. That's what I'm getting. Huh. All right, let's get some messages here, Pisces. If you're dealing with a water sign. And guys, seriously, I am using message cards today. I felt guided to, so I'm going to. Honestly, if the messages don't resonate with you, don't leave me a message about it. I've gone over this. There are some comments that are just making me want to turn my comments off, and that really upsets me because I really enjoy connecting with you guys through the comments. And some of you leave the most beautiful, high energy, high vibe comments ever. Even your heart emojis, even your all of that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, because I'm just talking into a camera. So unless you comment to me, I don't get anything, coming back to me as far as validation or affirmation or confirmation. But when you come on and you're like, oh yeah, the whole reading was amazing, and then we got to the comment cards and blah, blah, blah. No. I have offered not to do the comment cards. You've said that you want the comment cards. Like, no. No, no, and no. And then I went on and talked about the time of the videos, and someone literally the same day wrote a comment about the time of the videos. I will block you from my channel. I will, let me tell you, because I'm giving so much energy in these readings. I am literally exhausted when I get done with these readings. I am giving. And to have some of the comments that you get come back to you, and to feel, it almost feels like you're being robbed. I'm willingly and just purely giving when I'm doing the reading. But when you come and you make a comment that's ridiculous on my channel, and I honestly think that the people who are making them don't even know how rude they are, because the same person that commented about the messages at the end also commented another time about how, how when someone's really happy and they're telling you how to be happy and it gets really annoying. Well, until the last message, that's how I was feeling about this reading. That's a rude comment. It's rude. It's rude. And if you don't know you're rude, I don't know what to tell you, but that's part of your problem. I can assure you there's an opportunity in that. All right, if you're dealing with a water sign, I can hear you. Please don't give up on us. Every show and movie reminds me of us. I promise I'll fix everything. I can't forget you. I don't like to even entertain this type of energy myself. Like, to even feel like I have to come on and say things like this. And I wasn't going to say anything, but then, the message cards came out, and that's what you get. So it's a give and a take here, and it is a reciprocal thing. And you need to think long and hard about the comment that you're making. Is it high vibration? Where is it coming from? And if you think something like that is high vibration, you need to reevaluate your vibration. All right, if you're dealing with a fire sign, let's fulfill each other's fantasies. You must be my soulmate. Why is this so hard? You're in my dreams. I'm sorry I hide my emotions, and I need you. I earned my happiness. I've earned every single thing that I am and every single thing that I say. I've earned this. And, for someone to be like, oh, it's like someone who's happy telling me how to be happy. You know, like someone, it was someone, a 20-year-old explaining to me how I need these facial fillers or something like that. Dude, like I have been the opposite end of the spectrum, and I have been every ounce of the spectrum in between. And what I'm trying to share with you is my experience and my journey, because my fundamental belief is that we're all just walking each other home. You have knowledge that could help me. I have knowledge that can help you. We can't experience everything, and we can't understand every single perspective. The best we can do is share the high vibration stuff with each other, so that we can all benefit from that understanding or that knowledge or that wisdom. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, I'm not your reader, and I'm totally cool with that. You know what I mean? I know I'm not trying to be everyone's reader. All right, if you're dealing with an earth sign, there's a fight in my head daily. But for 90% of you, you write me the loveliest comments, and I cannot even tell you how much I appreciate them. You guys make my day all the time, and you're the most amazing people at coming up with songs from my terrible clues as to what I'm hearing. Okay, if you're dealing with an earth sign, there's a fight in my head dearly. I was wrong. Thank you for being you. I know you are my twin flame. I'm fascinated by your divinity. I don't feel good enough for you. And like, so many of you are so appreciative, and it just sucks that like one comment that's low vibe can really, it does, it gets under your skin, and it feels like someone is energetically robbing you. That's literally how it feels. You're like, okay, I already gave you a free reading. I already gave my soul to you in this reading. And now you're going to come on here and you're going to say this. Okay, I know exactly who you are, and we are not cool. All right. I think about you nonstop. Do the work. This is if you're dealing with an air sign. I think about you nonstop. Do the work. You taught me so much. With you forever. I've checked on you. Why now? I've searched for you, and I'm learning how to love you. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. I'm sorry about the rant, because most of you, literally, it just does not apply to you, and I love you, and I'm sending so much love and meta out to you guys. And thank you so much for being here, and thanks for showing up all the days that you do. And until next time, I'm sending you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.